Mariama, I mean, there are so many of these microaggressions that are in this movie, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch it a second time with an even finer eye because that's why they're called microaggressions. You might not see them the first time. Talk about how not the ones you put in, but the ones you decided not to put in to dramatize this story.
Yeah, absolutely. In writing the film and trying to balance the horror, the supernatural horror, and then the horror of the characters' experiences, I had to be very delicate. And there's a version of this film that could have had twice as many microaggressions, which might have even been more true to my experience. And like you said, these are things that can be, they're small in a certain level. And if you're not on the receiving end, especially, they're easy to overlook. But when you are on the receiving end and you're feeling them, at times it can be like they're coming a mile a minute. And so I wanted to create an experience for the viewer where they're really able to enter into Jasmine's experience and Gail's experience, but I also didn't want to completely overwhelm the audience with what can feel like an onslaught. So it was a delicate balance, and then you also get the kind of weird complicated situation where there's a certain kind of viewer who's a naysayer and will suggest that you're beating them over the head when actually you're just showing a reality. So you kind of have to be very, very delicate with how to give out the information.